Today we have part 2 of the Game Time promo. It's live right now. We're going to cover everything that you need to know about it, including how to upgrade your free welcome pack player to an 87 overall and a bunch of really good champions that drop today. Let's jump on into it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back with another MUT 26 video. Let's talk about part 2 to the Game Time promo. New solo challenges, new field pass objectives, which means you can now finish these things up to get the upgrade tokens to fully upgrade your welcome pack player. Before we go over that, I want to jump into the field pass objectives. So we have a bunch of new ones, right? This is going to allow you to fully max out the field pass rewards. But if you go over to the play game section, you're going to notice a brand new objective. As long as you play one Game Time event game, which is going to take little to no time, you're going to get a pack, and it's not even a pack. It just pops up. Basically, whoever you picked out of the welcome pack last week, whether it was Matthew Golden or Tyleek Williams, you're going to get the opposite. So if you made a mistake on your decision, or if you regret your decision, you now have both players. Now, you can't upgrade them both to their max overall of an 87, but again, for me, I picked Tyleek Williams. I kind of want Matthew Golden now. I can downgrade the Tyleek Williams and use the upgrade tokens that I've had, plus the ones I can earn with the new Field Pass rewards and Solo Challenge rewards, and upgrade that player, because I am kind of thinking about going Eagles-Packers theme team now instead of Eagles-Lions. So we'll have to wait and see on that decision for the next Wallet Warriors episode, but it was something that I noticed right away when I opened up the promo after it launched at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and I thought, you know what, that's pretty cool. So along with that, again, you do have new statistical objectives. All of the XP available here should allow you, along with, completing your solos, which we'll go over in a second, and knocking out sets, which you typically don't have to do. Like, this is never a requirement to max out a field pass. You will have to do just about everything else, but completing all of these objectives, including the brand new statistical objectives, will allow you to max out the field pass. Unfortunately, the main rewards in here are going to be the upgrade tokens for your welcome pack players. You get one more at level 12 and then level 16 to max it out. Prior to that, you do get an 84 plus, so you have a hero level guaranteed card. Remember, these cards do have game time chemistry, and the welcome pack players with Matthew Golden and Tyleek Williams have ×3, so it's going to make it a lot easier to build up that promo team chem if you want +1 speed on all of the game time players in your lineup. But getting a hero level card could help you get there as well. If they can't really benefit you, you can go for the 280 plus packs or the 20k. For me personally, on this account and my No Money Spent account, I would say go 84 plus. But all in all, to recap this portion of it, there's enough objectives in the field pass to give you enough XP to fully max this out. And speaking of field passes, I know a lot of you have probably maxed out your Season 1 field pass. We got a little bit under a week now until Season 2 goes live. We'll see what cards that brings. We'll see if any leaks come out. If you've been waiting on alternate uniforms, those are supposed to be with Season 2. We'll probably see those in the Season 2 field pass. So some good stuff coming next week. But if you maybe got the game late, you've missed a lot of weekly and daily objectives, final chance here. No more, outside of the daily objectives, no more XP is going to be available. You have a bunch of the weekly objectives that dropped yesterday. You complete these, you got a little bit over 50,000 XP. But if you go over to your Season 1 Programs tab and down to Game Time, you have scoring points with Game Time players in your lineup, 163,000 XP. So everything that's in the game in this field pass objective-wise for XP is available now, and the only thing you're going to see added on here for the next 5 or 6 days are your daily objectives. So if you complete everything that's available and you still didn't max it out, there's literally nothing you can do, unfortunately. And going back over to your Game Time solo challenges, again, you look in these, there's a sequence for the both AFC and NFC sides. Each side had, I believe, 14 stars available. Now each side has 32, which means you can fully max out the rewards. And the milestone rewards, again, at tier 4, you're going to get an upgrade token. That was already possible after part 1 dropped. The remaining rewards are going to be an 80 plus pack at tier 5, an 82 plus pack at tier 7, and then the final Game Time upgrade token to fully max out your welcome pack player is going to be at tier 8, 64 stars. All of this can be done today. There are no changes to the Game Time head-to-head and versus CPU events. They're going to be the same as last week, and they will continue to be this way for the next 5 days and change. come Thursday after Season 2 launches, we should be getting a brand new promo. That promo likely is going to feature new head-to-head and versus CPU event content with a brand new Season 2 events pass, hopefully better rewards. This one, I'm going to leave it up to you if it's worth it or not. I've been playing it a lot because I want to go 5-0 5 times. I've done it 3 times. I'm 3-2 in my game 5s now. I lost one earlier today that was just a heartbreaker. And the main reason that this game mode isn't really worth it is because if you go 4-0 and you make it to game 5, you get 9,000 coins. That's going to take over an hour unless you get some really fast rage quits, and a lot of people are just not quitting out of this game mode for whatever reason. And if you win game 5, you get the flawless run pack. If you lose it, you get 5 coins. So it's just not worth the time unless you're consistently going 5-0 or you truly want to chase that 5-0 flawless pack 5 different times. Remember, to get a token that gives you a free 87 overall champion from this program, you gotta go 5-0 5 separate times, not just once. That probably seems like common sense to some of you, but the questions I've been getting about that all week, I just want to clear it up here. There doesn't seem to be a big difference in competition between these two. This one, you're supposed to have 82 plus, 2 82 plus game time players and 2 84 plus players in your lineup to be able to enter it, but I don't think I have those requirements met, and I was still able to play it on my no money spent account. So I don't know what's up with that, but you can play through either of these, and if you're able to go 5-0 on this one and this one, I believe you would get 2 tokens, which would equal 2 87 overall champions of your choice. And then the versus CPU game mode, I haven't even really touched this. Basically, you just got to play and beat the computer and try to score as much as you can. You're going to get like a battle score, essentially similar to like solo champions or solo champions, and that battle score is going to dictate the rewards. But if you go 12-0, and you can probably go 11-0 and not even have to play the 12th game, you get all of these rewards. So it is a decent amount of coins. The packs are hit or miss. You're going to get Season 1 events players, which consist of preseason standouts, campus heroes, or game time. It's all random there. They're non-BND cards. They can lead to free training if they don't have much coin value. If you're strictly an offline player, you can continue to grind through this game mode, but all in all, nothing's really changed, either the head-to-head or versus CPU. As far as like the game rules, the rewards, it's all the same from last week. If you do get the game time token, or if you had one from a prior house rules, like with campus heroes and preseason standouts, you basically have less than a week to use it. You definitely want to use it on the 87 overall game time set. You can do this one up to 2 times. I've completed it once, so one more time we'll get another free 87 overall champion. Hopefully we'll be able to do that within the next couple days. But as far as the 87 champs, we got a bunch of really good ones that came out today. The LTDs for this week, pretty lackluster. You have Javon Kinlaw, defensive tackle, and then Patrick McCarry, right guard from Jacksonville. Jags do have a decent theme team now, obviously because of Travis Hunter last week. By the way, the +1 speed that he's owed still hasn't taken place. I thought it would happen today. It hasn't happened yet today. All we can do is wait on EA. But once he goes up to 89 speed, you know, he's going to be an amazing card because he can play both sides of the ball. But when you factor in the potential of the game time team chemistry, that jumps him up to a 90 if you can get 20 items from this promo. The champions give you ×2, the welcome packs give you ×3, and I believe even the heroes give you ×2. So you can easily get to 20 on that. But then you also think about Jags theme team. There's going to be people out there with Travis Hunter at 91, 92 speed. Now, buying an LTD right guard is going to be extremely expensive, but also today one of the champions that we got is Evan Ingram, who also gets Jags chemistry, and I think is going to be the best tight end in the game. 6'3", 85 speed. The 75 run block is kind of respectable for a vertical threat tight end, a receiving threat tight end like him. Short route running 83, mid 86, pretty good catch and traffic spec catch. To me, the very best 2 cards that dropped today are not only this Evan Ingram, but also Justin Fields. Now, is he better than Michael Vick? If you don't like left-handed quarterbacks, he might be. He's also going to be far less expensive. For the most part, these cards will probably settle around 500,000 coins, maybe a little bit above that, slightly below that. We'll have to wait and see. But overall, this Justin Fields looks like a really good card. I'm probably going to buy him just to try him out. There's some pretty decent pack offers that are in the game right now for champion level cards. So a lot of these, specifically the week 1 card, should be dropping in price. but even the week 2 cards I don't think are going to be overly expensive. They're already below 600k, and like I said, will probably be either slightly above 5 or below that. If you missed the reveals from last night, the other champions, we got Joey Bosa. This is probably the weakest of the cards. And then you got Charvarius Ward. I wish he was a little bit faster with the 86 speed, but I am going to have the promo team chemistry, so I'm going to give this card a try, get him up to 87 speed. His man coverage rating a little bit low there, but overall he usually has pretty good cards, and he fits a handful of theme teams. So the cards that dropped today, I think Fields, Ingram, and Ward are definitely home runs. And make sure you scroll through and take a look at all of the 84 hero level cards. You know, Donald Parham gets a card. I know for me with Eagles chemistry, I got Mekhi Becton and Josh Uche. They get the Game Time promo chem and Eagles chem, so it just makes it a lot easier to go out there and build the theme team. And if you want any of those 87 overall champions outside of packs and buying them off the auction house, you could have pre-built these cards already. The set requirements aren't going to change. For the 87 overall fantasy pack, you need 3 84 to 85 overall cards from any promo, 2 additional 84 game time cards, 5 cards go into the set. In return, you get a fantasy pack that lets you choose any of the champions from part 1 or part 2. Also, Mutt Leaks leaked out players like Ashton Jinty and an LTD Levante David. The other champion is Derwin James, even though we have 4,700 strong safeties in the game right now. Those 3 players likely going to come out on Monday for release 2.5 to fully conclude the promo. But like we said, field pass stuff, solos all done. We should see a couple more cards on Monday. Finally, we have pack offers, and there's a lot of them, but they did drop one of my favorite types of offers. So if you are going to spend money, this is the one I would rock with. It is available for the next 7 days, basically. For $25, you're going to get either an 84 plus or an 87 overall game time player. And if you take a look at the odds here, it gives you a 53% chance at a champion. So that's pretty high. You can potentially get lucky and pull an LTD out of this. It doesn't guarantee a brand new champion, so you could still get older cards from last week. Javon Holland is really good, so if you pull him, he's going to be beneficial for a lot of lineups. Obviously, we talked about Travis Hunter, one of the very best cards in the game. So if you get one of the older champs, those would be the 2 that I think you would want. But if you get some of the newer cards, again, Justin Fields, really, really good. And definitely Evan Ingram. And if you want to hang on to this pack until Monday, there will be 4 game time, or I should rewind that, 3 game time LTDs that you could potentially pull out of this pack. Since it doesn't expire until a week from now, you can wait until Monday to open it up. You know, Jinty and Derwin James potentially could be in there. Same thing with the $100 bundles. You have that guarantees an 87 overall champion. You're going to get 3 random choices. I think that's still a bit too pricey this early in the year to be dropping, unless you're playing in like MCS ladders this weekend. As far as the other offers, you have a under $20 pack here that gives you 2 82 plus cards and 2 80 plus cards. These are going to be good for building sets, but if you're going after champion level cards, I mean, you know, an 84 plus is 73% here, so it's pretty high. You'll get some good hero level cards, but if you're going after LTDs or champions, this one won't be worth it. Spend the extra $5 or so on the $25 bundle out there. And in the training store, if you still haven't opened up the 80 plus pack for 950 training, that's available. I would stay away from the rerolls. I haven't heard anything good about them. I can't, you know, confirm that myself because I just haven't touched them. But if you want to spend training, you have those options out there. And that's about it. So finish up your field pass stuff, your solo challenges, get those tokens to upgrade your welcome pack player. I'm seeing that a lot of people might be 1 token short from fully upgrading the player. There's a chance a welcome pack could come through later on at some point today, if not as soon as I'm done uploading this video. But I'm sure everybody will get the token that they need to fully upgrade that player that we all appear to be missing. I just wanted to point that out before we close it out. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.